your ribs in and down. Hug your belly back. Feel that support of your stable pelvis. Now we'll lift right and left. Is lift, 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 lift. Feel the engagement of your shoulders drawing down as you keep your chest nice and lifted. And you can keep your knee really bent or a little less bent, whatever feels right today. Any hamstring tightness, it might feel better to straighten your leg more. All right. From here, I want you to take your arms even a little wider so you can get them straight. So a wide position of your arms. Thumbs turn towards whatever's behind you, window, wall. And then from here, you'll find just a little 1-inch press of your arms. Back a little, back, push, push. As you take those presses, really think about hugging your ribs down, keeping your abs engaged. Push, push. All right, we got 4. Then we'll change our arms. Okay, turn your palms to face the front. You're just gonna hug your elbows in, you pull. Feeling a little lat, bicep engagement. Heart rate coming up. You pull. Pull the arms straight. Here we go, just reach out. Finding a T position now with your arms. Shoulders draw down your back. Back to little 1-inch presses. Press your arms back 1 inch. Back, back. As you do that, open up your hips. Turn your inner thigh to the ceiling. A little external rotation of your hip joint. You push, push. All right, 4 more. 3, 2. Last one, plant your feet. Find a narrow squat and bend your knees. From here, you're gonna reach your arms out and then pull your arms, stand up tall. Reach your arms out, sit down low. Keep going, you pull and reach. All right. Just a few more of these. We'll do some more squats after our plank series. But sink into your heels, reach your arms away. Kind of play with how low you can get. As your knees go forward over your toes. You've got 3, 2. You're gonna hold it down, just a little pulse. Maybe lift your arms a little higher, or you can always bring them to prayer. Check that your knees are going over the middle of your foot, and then just hold. Come down a little lower. Visualize your plank. We'll come to a high plank in just a moment. Sink a little lower. Forward fold. Let's do it. Come up and over. Forward fold. Stretch your hamstrings. Couple breaths here. You can shift more weight into the balls of your feet. Maybe ragdoll your arms. And then bend your knees to come down to the floor. Step, hop your feet out. Find your high plank position. Fingers spread really wide. Hands are right under your shoulders. Shoulders come away from your ears. You squeeze under your armpits. Hug your ribs in and down towards your belly button. Belly button lifts up. Your 2 hip points hug in towards each other. Your low belly lifts up. Legs get really straight, squeezing your quadriceps. Or you could always be on your knees. Curl your feet in towards your seat. All right, we're gonna add a little bit movement. It'll be a slow mountain climber. So you bring one knee in towards your elbow, extend it long. Other knee comes in, extend it long. Keep going, in, extend. Just a little bit faster, but not a run. dog in 3, in 2. Lift your hips. Find a nice stretch here. Still work as you use your core strength to shift your hips back. Turn the eyes of your elbows forward so you can draw your shoulders away from your ears. Maybe bend one knee and then the other knee. All right, then from here, bend your knees. Come down till they hover just over the floor, tabletop plank. Hug your abs in, finding hands under shoulders, knees under hips. And then lift your hips again, down dog. We're gonna go back and forth between those positions. Here we go, you come down for 2, lift for 2. Drop your knees, lift. You can always go a little slower, or you can just hold one of the positions. Try not to lock your elbows, keep a little bend in the elbow joint. Maybe your knees even tap the floor before you lift back up. 3 more, you got it. 2. 1 more, all the way through. Then come down, hold this tabletop plank, just 10 seconds. Hover your knees underneath your hips. Shoulders down, abs up and in. Child's pose in 3, 2. Take your knees wide, drop them down, uncurl your toes. Shift your heels back. That was some good work for our shoulders too, starting our arm work. So, feel that now. Maybe move your shoulders a little as you stretch. And then rise up. Sweep your legs around in front of you. Nice seated position. You're going to hold out behind your hamstrings. Lean back, tip your hips under. Lift up through the chest. Back for 2. Lift. So try to come up only so much that you don't untuck your hips. Tuck under. Keep the tuck. It's lower. Now, this should feel a little harder on the back. Last 2. Now hold the down position. Option to stay holding on or reach your arms long. Draw your shoulders down and in. You're going to turn your palms to face the floor if your arms are long. Or you could do just one arm at a time. You lift up an inch. Lift, lift, lift. So turning palms down, you just get a little different work through the arms. Same work through the abs. Lift. If you're doing one arm, you can do like 6 or 7 and then change. Really focusing on our core here, particularly the front of our core, our abs working to stabilize and move. Lift. Almost do a change with a lift for 8. 6, 4, 3, 2, and hold. All right, if you haven't already, reach your hands long. Keep that tuck under of your hips, palms to the ground. You're gonna cross, 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 cross. Keep tucking under through your hips. Draw your belly down. This is definitely some arm work, so feel the squeeze through your pecs. Last 8. Always the option to hold back up. We just got our final hold coming up. All right, take your arms wide. Turn your palms up to the sky now. Draw your shoulders down. A hold here slightly longer than some of our holds. I want you to tuck under through the hips. Hug your ribs down towards your belly button. Push your abs down towards your spine. Draw your shoulders down. And then just hold. Breathe. Don't hold your breath. Give yourself some oxygen. We'll stretch our hip flexors after this. Find a cross-legged position. In 3. In 2. And 1. Cross your ankles. Plant your hands. And then lift your hips up. feet face forward. Same thing we did in our warm-up, that parallel squat. Then bring your weights together at your chest and bend your knees down. Shoulders draw down, chest lifts up. Little pulses. Down, down, down. All right, for our leg work today, we are going to kind of combine it all, thighs and glutes, into one, but we will do one leg first, and then we'll do everything on the other leg. So you will get one leg really tired, then your other leg gets to join the party, so you know it's coming. All right, feeling both legs work for you here though as we gear up for that series. All right, start to push your weights out a little more, finding more work in the arms. We're gonna hold the down. All right, hold the down. All right, right leg is your foundation. You're gonna keep your right leg where it is. You're gonna step out to the left, pull your arms wide, step back in, push your arms forward. It's step out and push. A little bit faster now. You take it out, in, out, in. All right, doing our right leg first. If you did your left, just do everything I say in reverse. Working that one leg, elbows high and wide, finding that same core strength and stability you had in our last ab series. Light on the left foot, out, in. Staying low in your right leg. If you need a little less, you can come up more in between. But it's gonna be hard either way. Got about 10 more seconds. Big pulse. We'll hold the out in 4. In 3, hold it wide. In 2. All right, come out and hold. Turn your toes out to the sides as you bring your elbows into a bicep curl position. You're gonna drop your seat down, bicep curl. Lift up, extend your arms. It's down. And left. Down. All right, in a wide squat, sometimes I don't know where to put my hands. Either inside my legs or outside. Going outside here. Maybe a little wider bicep curl. All right, 3 more slow. 2. All right. We are going to pick it up now. So it's down, lift up, extend your left leg, come back down, lift, drop, lift, drop. All right, keep going. I'm going to change my music because I can hear it. It's not cooperating today. There we go. Keeps giving me a slow song. We don't want slow here. Really working through the legs. As an option, you could just lift your toe and lift your heel off the floor on that left side. Or you can flex your foot, push your heel back. Left. Push your arms behind you for a little tricep action. Keep it going. Whatever speed you're at, you've got 30 seconds. Finding a little pause at the top makes your leg work on that right side. Eight more. Or you're done when I say we're done. We've got 4, 3, we'll hold the up. 2, last one, hold the up. Okay, you're gonna turn so you're facing that right leg. And you're going to reach your arms forward. All right, arms are forward. And you're going to step back, find a lunge position, back toe down. Then pull your arms in, lunge your back toes up. Reach, down, lift, pull. Reach, down, lift. This is as fast as we will go. We will not pick this one up. We will end with a hold on that up position. is you could grab a surface in front of you and just ditch the arm movements. Or you could bend both knees and then straighten your back. Bend and straighten. Really loading your front heel either way. Whew. 2 more. We'll hold the up. All right. Come up and hold. Again, if this is wobbly, you can tap your back toes down. We're going to extend our arms straight. Thumbs down, pinkies to the ceiling. Tricep lifts up an inch. This is it for this right leg. So I know my glute is really screaming at me. Stick with it. Keep your abs tight. Push down through your toes. Finding that stability. Your right foot. Lift. Lift. You can do this. Dig deep. It should feel hard. Abs support you here. Standing core work. You've got 8 more lifts. We hold. 4, 3, 2, hold, freeze. Maybe lift your leg if you had it down. Dive your heart forward more. Breathe for 3, breathe for 2, and 1. Come up. Set your weights down just for a minute. You're going to take your legs really wide, and we're going to find a big flush out. Down, up, drop, lift. All right, breathe in between sides. We are going to do all that on the other side. Arms will be similar, but a little different. You don't have to use your weights. You all know that. Great time to grab some water if you need it. I should take my own advice, but I'm going to keep going with y'all. All right, this is work, but let it feel good. Just kind of move a little more freely. Swing your arms. 3 more here. 2. All right, come on up. Grab your weights again. Find your narrow squat. Feet right under hips. Toes forward. Hands in prayer. You pulse. Pulse. Down. Down. Yes, pulse. All right, this time, left leg will be your foundation. So make sure you got some room to move over to the side. Push. Like I said, arms will be a little bit different, but not crazy. All right, you're gonna hold it down. Reach your arms forward, palms face the floor. Draw your upper arm bones back into your shoulder sockets, nice wide chest. You're going to step out, roll your arms back. Step forward, push. Is out, in, out, in, out, in. All right, elbows high and wide. Wide squat, narrow squat. Toes face forward the whole time. No turn out till we get to that second series. You can always come up a little in between sides. The lower you go, the more quad and glute. You got it. 8 more. Big pulse. 4, 3, 2, hold it wide. Turn your toes out. Bring your elbows into your sides. All right, ribs it down. Sink down. On the up, push your arms forward and up a little bit. Sink down. Lift up. Go in slow here for a few. Before we're gonna add a leg lift. Down. We're gonna change our arms for the leg lift. We'll find a hammer curl. So hold it down. Here we go. It's down, up, drop, Hammer curl means thumbs up to the sky, pinkies to the ground. Add the leg lift, down, lift, drop, lift, drop, lift. Or maybe just a heel lift, drop, lift. All right, so glad you're all doing this with me. I am tired, but we are all working hard together. Lindy, no, I don't always do the legs this way. This is particularly challenging, but I know you're all up for it. Push your heel behind you to get a little more glute action. Get low in the squat. 8 more counts. Down. Lift. Lift. 6. 5. 4. 3. Then we'll hold the up. 2. Last one. Hold. All right, find your balance. Turn so you're facing your foot. Leg goes straight behind you. All right. You're going to find the same row position, but it's going to be in reverse. So you start with your arms down, leg up, then as you drop your leg, pull your elbows in. As you lift your leg, extend your palms to the ground. It's pull, reach, pull, reach, pull, reach. Bending your knee more to get your back foot down. Or you could always keep your foot down, kind of bend. Reach, bend, reach. It's hard either way, just different. Nothing about a lunge is ever easy. Keep going. Reach. Over halfway done the second leg. Then it all tones down from there. Woo. Play with your balance. Three more. We will all meet in the up position. Challenge yourself to meet us there even if your foot was down. And then fly your arms back behind you. Wide V like you're wearing a cape. Palms to the floor, arms lift up an inch. Up, lift, lift. Look at something not moving on the floor. Bend your left knee more. Hug your abs in. Lengthen your spine. Breathe in. Almost there. This is where you dig deep. You stick with me. This is what you came on Zoom for, right? For someone to push you to go a little harder. Work a little more. Lift. All right, we're going to hold it here. Dive your chest forward a little more. Lift your arms up. Weights down in 3, in 2, and 1. Set your weights down. Bring your legs wide just for a moment. Toes face forward. You're going to bend. Down, up, down, up, bend, up. Little side lunges. Take your arms forward, back, forward, back. Breathe here. Little cool down, if you will, for our legs. Before we come down to the floor for some abs. Four more. Really feel the stretch in your inner thigh on the straight leg. All right, last one. With your legs in that straddle position, just find a forward fold. All right. If that feels okay, you don't feel dizzy, you can come all the way down. Hug your abs in as you get a little deeper. Still not dizzy, you can hold out behind your calves. Pull your chest through. And then bend your knees seconds here. Just hold. I want you to close your eyes. And give your core some love, right? We did all that leg work. Hug your abs up and in. Feel the support that your abdominal muscles give your spine as they hug around it. Whew, legs long. Big breath in and out. We are going to come all the way to our abs. If you don't want to be on your belly, you can come to all fours. Let's do it. Drop your hips down. Find a quick stretch. If you are on all fours, you're going to lift opposite arm and leg. Find little lifts up. But if you are on your belly, you're going to take your arms a little wider than your shoulders. You're going to lift your legs up, hug your legs in. From here, robot arms, goalpost arms, lift up for 2, lower down for 2. It's lift, up, down. For a little less back work, you can put your toes back down on the floor. And that might just be if you've got any tightness, you feel any pinching. It's not really easier, just different. All right, 2 more. All right, hold the up. Squeeze your legs a little tighter if they're up off the floor. You're gonna reach your arms forward, pull your elbows back. It's forward and back. Reach and pull. Reach. If you're not hitting anything like I am, you can reach a little farther and pull. I might shift back. There we go. Reach and pull. 3 more. Great work for your back muscles here. Keep your chest up. Now hold the back. Arms straight. Palms to your thighs. Everything squeezes in. Just squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Squeeze, squeeze. All right, everyone is off their video, but I know you're working hard. Stick with it. Squeeze in, in. Point your nose down to the floor. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. You've got it. 20 seconds. Great time to close your eyes. Roll your shoulders away from your ears. Try to tap your feet together. Last 4, last 2, and just hold it. Lift up a little higher, tuck your chin down, nose to the floor. Breathe for 3, for 2, and 1. You're gonna roll over one shoulder or the other. Come to your back. Plant your feet down, and then use your ab strength. Tuck your chin. From here, lift up, curling your back off the floor. Hands go forward, or they can come to your temples. Little curls. Up an inch, up an inch, up an inch. It's curl, curl, curl. This is where we finish our last push. Abdominals right here. You curl, curl, curl. Keeping that tuck of your chin. Keep your low belly pushing down. Maybe reach your arms. A little higher. Got 8. Then we change. 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold the up. And then lift your feet up. Bring your feet to a tabletop position. From there, extend one leg long. Hug the other knee in. You're going to find 3 curls and a switch. Looks like this. 3, 2, 1, and switch. 1, 2, 3, and switch. 1, 2, 3, and switch. Curl, curl, curl. Whew. Make sure you're breathing. Curl, 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 and switch. Curl, 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 switch. Same option with your hands. You can keep them behind your head or hold on like I am and switch. All right, 2 more. one. Hug your knees into your chest. Nice work. Find a little rock side to side. Whew. And then let your feet come to the ground. And just let your feet widen, and then your knees fall side to side. So come over to one side, and then the other way. It's over. Trying to keep most of your back on the ground. And then pause at center. Lift your legs up, cross one ankle over top for a figure four. Leave your hands through, grasping the hamstring of the opposite leg. Push your knee away. And just breathe. Get a nice glute stretch here. Big breath in and out. And then switch sides. Cross your other ankle over the opposite knee. Weave your hands through. Gently push away. Stretching out through your glute. One more breath in. And then reach your legs away from you. Reach your arms up overhead. Find a nice big pencil stretch. Reach, reach, reach. Opening up through your ribs here, arching your back if that feels good. And then let's find the opposite. Hug your knees in, tuck your chin, grasp your shins, and then start to rock. You can shift your hands behind your hamstrings. If your surface allows, take a few rocks with the length of your spine. If not, you can just stand up and we'll meet you there. All right, coming all the way up onto the balls of your feet. Find a nice low crouch. Balancing through your leg strength on the balls of your feet. And then slowly start to lift your hips. Drop your heels. Stretch your hamstrings. Gaze back behind you. Maybe ragdoll your arms. Any movement that's calling to you is great. And then slowly rise up. All right, we are going to breathe in, lift up. And then exhale, hands down to your sides and grab one foot for a quadricep stretch. Bend the other knee or grab a surface if you need for support. A little bend of that knee, pushing hand and foot into each other. Maybe tuck your hips under to engage more. All right, one more breath. And then exhale, same thing. We're going to breathe in, lift up. Exhale, capture your other foot. Cool. Find your balance. Push your hand into your foot. Shoulders down. I feel like I just said balance a little bit like I was from Minnesota, Allie. I think that was for you. I can't do a Florida accent though. Alright, we are going to find one last stretch for our arms. So with your feet nice and planted, I want you to swing your arms front and back. And then capture one arm forward. Hook the other arm, just not on the elbow. Shoulders down, a little rotation as it feels good. One more breath, and then release. Same thing, couple swings, and then capture the other arm, pulling it in towards your chest as you drop your shoulders down. Make sure your knees are a little bit bent. And then release. One last breath all together. Let's do it. Bend your knees a lot. Lift up. Exhale down. Give yourself, your friends a round of applause. I'm so glad y'all came. You always motivate me to work out at the end of my Wednesday. Thanks, Lindy. I'll stay on until we get cut off. But have a great evening. Enjoy the sun. mean, not almost. Like, the roads are clear-ish now. It's supposed to be like 50 tomorrow, though, so I think it'll melt more. But there's just so much. It's so wet. But, yeah. I tried to, this is probably not good to tell you, but the kids had a field trip at the state capitol today, and there's a really, really great vegan bakery right there. So I ordered a cake, and then I went to pick it up. Because I didn't want them to, like, have to pick their cupcakes and everything. But I, like, couldn't get there. Because it's, like, there was no, like, curb cuts that were cleared in the bike. And there was, like, no parking. So I had to park, like, across the street and, like, lock my bike in, like, a snowbank. And, like, I had